Okay, I want everyone to raise their hand if they've ever seen an empty billboard as they drove by the highway. And did you think, could that be used for anything other than emptiness? Most likely, right? So this is the idea behind Public Foundation, where I'm the executive director. We recognized how much unused advertising space was out there and thought, what if we use this to create good in the world? What if we use these empty, open spaces to tell the story of nonprofits and reach people? And this affected me personally because I was the child of 2 teachers growing up in New Jersey, nothing to brag about. But one day while I was in college, I saw a banner ad on a regular old website. I don't even remember what I was surfing, but I do remember the banner ad. And it said something about if you have one Jewish grandparent, you can take a winter break trip. So I clicked it, right? Because I didn't want to be studying, I wanted to be clicking banner ads. So I'd actually never left the East Coast. I was studying finance, and suddenly I clicked this banner ad, and it tells me, and by the way, I was raised Christian, but I did have one Jewish grandparent. It tells me that I could take a trip to Israel. So why not? I went, because of the banner ad. And suddenly, I saw the world. I saw poverty for the first time. I saw inequity. I saw religious pluralism. I saw all these things, and I was committed to changing them. I came back to Penn, and I changed my major to international relations, and now I work in nonprofits, not finance. All because I clicked a banner ad. But what if that company, that nonprofit, which we all know is probably Birthright, what if that nonprofit didn't have hundreds of billions of dollars from Sheldon Adelson to buy advertising? Think about all the untaken trips, all the untapped potential from young people who didn't get to see banner ads because all the nonprofits we care about don't have money to buy them. Well, lucky for us, Public is not only aggregating outdoor space like billboards that are unused, but also websites that have banner ads that aren't sold. And we aggregate it all. And then we find nonprofits to give it to. And we help them create campaigns that are really compelling, like sign in for a free winter break trip. We actually tell nonprofits that take projects that are working in the developing world to offer the chance of every 1,000th person who clicks this gets a trip to see our projects. And think about how many people are clicking. And before they had this, no one would even care. And I'm living proof that if you go to that country and you step on that ground, you're going to come back and talk about it for right now. It's been like 13 years. So we are in the business of creating campaigns and media for change. So what I'm asking you is to think about what media you have access to. Is it the back page of your newsletter that you put out every month? Is it your own social media? Do you use that to highlight nonprofits? Or is it the fact that you might have billboards, or you might have bus shelters, you might have outdoor advertising space? So think about that. And then also on this side, think about who are the nonprofits that you love and you care about and certainly don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to spend on advertising. Because we have that donated to us. And we're ready to give it away to the nonprofits that are vetted by you, by people that are smart and young and savvy in foreign policy and know what nonprofits are really making change as opposed to about talking about making change. So I'm looking for your recommendations on the media side, and I'm looking for your recommendations on the nonprofit side. But more than anything, I'm looking for each of you to think about what you have that's unused in your lives. You have an extra pair of sneakers that someone could actually decide to join the track team because they never thought of running before because their family didn't have money to buy them sneakers. What do you have that you've written off that has no value to you, that could create real value for other people, and you wouldn't even miss it, and it would change their lives?